Alright everybody, today I've got a little problem with my Milwaukee M12 heated jacket. Basically what happened was my dogs chewed off the ends to the barrel connector. So I'm going to be putting a new one on. So on these hoodies, at least the one that I have, you've got 4 sets of wires. So you're going to have 2 negative and 2 positive, and I've already done the troubleshooting steps. The silver wire is going to be your ground. You can see ground here, and then the black wire is going to be, the copper wire is going to be your positive. So silver wire negative, copper wire positive. So what I did to figure out what's going on is I plugged my new barrel connector. I plugged my barrel connector into a battery, then just the bare wires. So you've got positive if you are looking at one of these batteries. The top, the round edge here on your right is going to be the positive, and on your left is the negative. So I went ahead and marked them there because I'll forget next time I'm working on it. That way I can figure it out easier. I went ahead and plugged these wires in, and you might ask, you might be doing this at home and say, hey, I can't fit the wire in there, it's too tight. Well, easy solution for you. Take a fuse or a razor blade. I'm going to use a fuse in this case. Stick your wire on there, put your fuse in, and now you can do that to both sides, and now you can test your voltage or figure out which side is positive and negative. My voltmeter tells me which is positive and negative if the polarity is reversed. So you know, you might say too, well, just put your probes in the battery. Well, they're not thin enough, they don't fit. Same with the razor blade, you can do the same thing. If you mar up your wire, just strip some more of the shielding off. There you go. In case you're wondering, like I was, the center connector of these particular barrel connectors is positive. So I'll go ahead and throw a link in the description for the ones that I used, and I'll show you on the converter. They fit just fine. The center connector is positive, so I'm going to hook up the red wire to that bare copper wire, not the silver one, the copper color wire, and I'm going to solder them together using these really cool. As you can see, my connections are good, my shrink wrap is on, and we've got a nice solid connection here for our new barrel connector. So now if I plug my connector into my battery adapter, try to power on the hoodie, and it works just fine. High, medium, low. And we'll power off. And that's how I fixed my Milwaukee M12 heated hoodie with a new connector. Hope you found this video helpful. Come back for more tips.